Let's do it. The first story we have today, hold on. Let's might as well start, y'all. Our first story of the day. We're escalating, okay? We're starting today with this. Hell, we're starting today with this monstrous, monstrous woman. Okay. Let me move over so you can see her and see me at the same time. So if you, I don't know where you've been, have been talking about this for days. This nurse in Virginia, there's an article, I'm gonna go through the article. Like I said, we have 4 stories for today and they get real deep. So, let's just pace ourselves. Okay. Um, Henrico nurse Erin Stratman, hold on, let me get her name together. Because I like, this whole story is insane, but hold on. Okay. All right. Charged after premature babies suffer broken bones in NICU. Okay. Let's just first sit on that for a second. This woman was breaking children's bones, and this is the beauty school. We know who our demographics are. We know who we are. So we're just gonna call a spade and said that this white lady. It's a lot of white ladies doing shit today. Okay, this white lady, y'all gonna have to donate today because I'm gonna go off. It's just, and it's inevitable. Okay, this fucking white lady. Okay, went all the way to school to be a goddamn nurse, to turn around and break bones of babies, let alone premature babies who are black. Let's start there. This white woman. This is why I say, y'all know I'm from New York City. And I tell people all the time, they always talking about the Caribbean nurses and all of this shit. I'll take a Caribbean nurse any fucking day. I'll take a black nurse of any where from anywhere in the diaspora any fucking day. Okay. I don't give a fuck if she got an attitude. She ignores me when I try to call her. She roll her eyes. I don't care, because what I do know is that she's not going to do anything to actually harm me or my child if she works in a NICU. Are you insane, child? Listen, like I said, it's a day. Today's a day. Okay, let's do it. A year-long investigation. So they allowed this shit to go on for a year, mom. Okay, so let's not just think about the broken bones, but the other things this horrible beastly bitch probably did to those children. Because if you did all of this is like, like I said, I don't trust none of these hoes. Nurse, teacher, these are like their counterparts who go and become judges and police officers so they can destroy people's lives. This is what you do with your life. It wasn't, oh, she just be doing this shit to babies. Okay, that we can say would be a mental fuck. Like, what the fuck is wrong? You a crazy bitch, nonetheless. But you got mental illness. Okay, something wrong with you. Them people, them nurses who, sis have done stuff to babies. Their babies be all races, all shades. They just attacking babies. This bitch went after the black babies in the NICU. This is not mental illness. It's not the mental illness they want to claim it is. It's the mental illness of white supremacy and fucking racism. Okay, let's just call the spades. Okay, we're not doing this shit. A year-long investigation into the alleged child. Y'all gotta donate because I'm gonna just say shit today. Okay, a year-long investigation into the alleged child abuse suspect that at least 7 babies have been harmed at Henrico Doctors Hospital in Virginia between 2003 and 2004. Okay, a nurse at a hospital in Virginia has been charged in connection with an incident that left a premature baby suffering from serious fractures. Though through investigation, investigators suspect multiple babies have experienced similar abuse. Y'all, this shit, you can't make this shit up. Erin Elizabeth and well, how much fucking name does this whole got? Erin Elizabeth Ann Strotman, 26, young, a young Karen. She ain't even a Karen yet. She's still a Becky, a young Becky. A young Becky who looked like she likes to black. Don't she? A former nurse at the hospital intensive care unit was charged with maliciously wounding and felony child abuse Friday, according to whatever. Okay, the shocking, came on the back of a wider year-long investigation that discovered multiple infants had suffered similar fractures. Okay. Um, the police chief said, we're examining multiple cases from 2003 and 2004, suggesting that several babies suffered unexplained fractures as per press release. What else was she doing to those babies? Strotman became a registered nurse in May 2019. So she's been doing this shit for a long time. Okay, according to whatever. Refused to confirm how many babies they so the police department refused to confirm how many babies has suffered the fractures. Okay, families of at least 3 of the babies were reported to have attained arraignment or attended the arraignment on Friday. One of them was the father of 2 twin boys. Okay. His sons were born at 28 weeks and endured nearly 3 months inside the NICU in 2023. Speaking with the newspaper, the dad said that in the past, him and his wife went through 2 miscarriages and were later faced with watching their child, Noah, in the NICU. Noah has been making a strong recovery when a nurse delivered the dreadful news in in September 23 that he had suffered a fractured leg for reasons that remain unclear. It was the dad's mother, a former NICU nurse, who prompted the investigation, which has been on and off for a year after reporting the incident to CPS. Shout out to his mom. Shout out to his mom. Investigators revealed that they had secured hours of video footage from inside the NICU after it was provided to them by the hospital, and stated the release. In March 2024, CPS informed him that his son was one of 4 babies to be injured at the hospital last month. In a month. Okay, he discovered that 3 more babies have reportedly been harmed. How the hell are you not the weirdo at the job? I'm a NICU nurse. Now, I've had friends who had babies who've been in the NICU, right? That's a thing. The nurses, they don't really get trained, you know what I'm saying? Because the nurses are consistent, because, you can't have inconsistency there. How are you the other nurse? How are you the other nurse? And you got 4 babies with leg fractures. And it took a grandma to ask questions. How, Sway? You know how? Because they were Caucasian, more than likely. I bet you money was no black nurse in the NICU. I bet you money was no black nurse in the NICU. 4 black babies in the span of a month with a fracture, let alone the same fracture. And it took the grandmother of one of the children to figure this shit out. Mm-mm. So she's currently being held without bond. Okay. Um, yeah. Yeah. So that happened. Y'all don't have to give me a second.